So I was just doing a workshop at a local college, and I was talking with teachers who came into my room looking like this. And then they all sat down like this. And then they were watching me do the presentation. And then they're wondering why they have back pain, neck pain, all of those good things. So I was talking to them about some easy, quick things they can do every single day that can improve their posture and make them feel better. So I have my good friend Rick, and he also specializes in injuries, so he can give us a few pointers and tell you exactly why you should be doing it and how it's going to help if you have back pain or shoulder pain or anything like that. So first and foremost, when people walk around like this, I know this is really attractive, but what exactly are they doing to their body, Rick? When they're hunched over like that, and I know you know that this is what you look like. So what exactly are they doing to themselves?
Yeah, I mean, it ends up throwing their body out of alignment. And when they end up going out of alignment, it ends up putting more stress and strain on the various parts of their body. A lot of times it ends up starting off with the muscles, and then it ends up progressing on to like the ligaments and the bones. And in time it can end up being, in some ways, a permanent thing.
That's right. I had a client once that was in his 80s, and by the time he came to see me, it was unfortunate, but he was so big and it was hunched over for so long that he was actually fused like this. And this was we couldn't move him from this point anymore. So make sure you don't get to that point, and we're going to show you a few exercises to fix that.
Yeah.
So number one, when people are sitting at a desk all day, what's the first exercise they should do throughout the day to prevent this forward slumping?
Okay. When you sit and you're slumped over, your pelvis is kind of rocked back. If you can rock it forward, so you're sitting on your sit bones, that
those
ends
bony
up,
parts in your bum right there.
That puts you in a better position sitting upright, and it also ends up working your abdominals more. If you're kind of hunched like this, your abdominals are relaxed. If you rock your hips forward, you have to sit more upright, and your abdominals have to work a lot more to keep you nice and straight, which ends up being a good thing.
That's right. And then how about the shoulder issue? The whole working at the keyboard or working over and being hunched over the head position. How are we going to pull them back?
Yeah, what I end up encouraging people to do is kind of opening up the shoulders and then bringing them down a touch. So looking at those shoulder blades, bringing them back a touch and down a touch.
But not jamming.
Not jamming, no.
Right? Don't walk around holding yourself like this. No. People think you're in the military.
Yeah. So it's just lightly opening and down a touch.
All right. Now, a few things that I always tell my clients to do when they're sitting at a desk for long periods is just to do some shoulder blade squeezes. Just wake up their back muscles, open up their chest muscles, especially if they've been sitting there for a few hours or whatever and they're experiencing, they find themselves here. Just sit up nice and tall, pull the shoulders back, kind of wake up the muscles, and then they can kind of realign themselves and then get started back at their work. Re-engage the abdominals, maybe let them go and then pull them back in. Make sure you give your bum a little wiggle, make sure you're up on those sit bones, that you haven't sunk down into that tilted pelvis. And then how about for the neck?
And for the third thing would be the neck. So what happens if you end up feeling a lot of tension within your neck? If you bring your head back, you'll feel that tension decrease. So if you keep your head forward, even if you just kind of push on the muscles, you'll feel that tension in the muscles. If I bring the head back a touch, I can feel the tension decrease. So if you end up having a lot of tension within your neck and pain in your neck, just bringing that head back a touch will decrease how much tension you have.
Perfect. So do you recommend people doing the common chin tuck, double chin exercise?
Yeah, the chin tuck's a good exercise to do.
So I know it's not attractive, but it's for your neck. So we're going to just pull the chin back, lengthen the back of the neck. So what I find with most clients is that they do this whole back head thing like this. They push their head back, but it's making a double chin. Lengthening the back of the neck, tucking the chin under, relaxing your shoulders. Any other suggestions?
No, that would be the one that
Hold that for 10 seconds, release it, and do that a few times. And it, just repeat it. Every time you catch yourself doing this whole forward head thing, just sit up straight, fix it, get back to work. The more you do it, the more you can condition your body to realize muscle memory, realize that you're out of posture, and you're going to start to feel the wear and tear on your joints, and you can go in and correct it a lot more readily. You'll find yourself doing it a lot more throughout the day. Initially, you'll probably forget longer, but then you'll start to improve your posture. And then you'll probably find people are asking you, wow, you look really amazing. And you know, have you lost weight? But really all you're doing is standing up nice and tall. Rather than walking around like this looking like you're like 60 or 70, you're actually standing up nice and tall and your neck is long, and so everything looks a lot slimmer because it's not punched over. So I hope you find that helpful. And if you have any questions or suggestions on other topics you would like us to cover, we would be more than happy to hear that. So you can contact us at Tamara at Amazing Moms Fat Loss. No, that's my email. Tamara at AmazingMomsFatLoss.com, which you can do too. Or you can visit me at AmazingMomsFatLoss.com or Rick at
Kaseji at ExercisesForInjuries.com.
Perfect.